Hey there guys, Conkertron here, and welcome to a very special video, I suppose, where we hit 100 subscribers. So, before we get to the special, I want to thank all of you for watching, all of you for subscribing, and a special shout out to Ignite the Fire for doing everything that he does for the Skylanders community. That's how I've gotten this big as of now. And we're actually really close to 150. So if we can get to 150, that's where I can start SkyTuber Saturdays, where I will shout out smaller SkyTubers under 150 for now. So I'm actually really excited about that. But today, I will be showcasing every single one of my Skylanders figures. We're going to start with green base, orange base, blue base, red base, Super Treasures, Imaginators. And yeah, that's basically it. I suppose let's get started. And looking at my Spyro's Adventure green base collection, it actually looks like quite a lot. But once you take out adventure packs and all of the magic items, it doesn't look like that many. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 actual green base, and one of them's a variant. So we might as well start out with and I'm actually going to be trying to group these together and give you a little bit of a background before this. This might end up being a 2 or possibly a 3-part, depending on how long these is and how much time that I have. So I will be, actually I'm missing one. Hold on. Ow. I just stubbed my toe. Okay. Wow, that actually really hurts. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to grab a character that I forgot, along with, I had double-checked to see if anything else was out there. So, let's start this out with the first green base that I've ever gotten. Actually, another thing is, I've actually got 2 brothers. They both did Skylanders back in the day. They don't really do it now. They're both younger brothers. So I've got number 1 and number 2 is basically what I'm going to call them. So a lot of the figures are mine. But there are, because we've got over 200 figures, like 120 of them are mine, and the other 2 are split between my brothers. So, yeah. So, this is the first one we ever got, Lightning Rod. This was my brother number 2's pick. He bought it with birthday money along with some other figures later on. It was during the Trap Team era, and for the longest time, this was the only green base that we had. Put that back there. Alright, next was the next quote-unquote wave of Skylanders. Let me grab them. So these 6 Skylanders were all in the same wave, I suppose. Like, released in waves. Number 1 was going to be, so, Voodoo and Spyro. They're both green bases. These are both brother number 2s along with Lightning Rod. We got them at a used video game store. They don't carry them now, unfortunately. But we got them for $1 a piece, along with all of the other figures. And Spyro's Adventure, the disc, for $2. So overall, it was an $8 purchase. So that's really good. In fact, because I never got the Spyro's Adventure starter pack because I started in the Giants era. Yeah, put them there. Because I started in the Giants era, not area. So, yeah. The next 2 are going to be brother number 1's. That's going to be Trigger Happy and Flame Slinger. Flame Slinger, at the time, we did not have a Flame Slinger. We did have a Series 2 Trigger Happy, so nothing. So with the Trigger Happy is nothing new, but Flame Slinger was definitely a treat to get. Same with Spyro, Voodoo, and Lightning Rod, I suppose. And then same with these 2 being my 2 picks, Drill Sergeant and Stump Smash. Drill Sergeant I picked because I thought he looked really good. or look really cool. I really liked his design. I know he gets hated on a lot, but personally, I really like him. And then is Stump Smash, same reason as Drill Sergeant, except he's not as hated and just has raw power, basically. Alright, so now is where we get a little sketchy. Well, actually, we have two more. These two, Sonic Boom and Warnado. This one is mine. This one is brother number 2's. We got them at the same time, along with a figure later on at the same video game store, just later, I suppose. We only got one Skyliner a piece, so that goes there, that goes there. I got Warnado because I thought he looked really cool and really good. Personally, I still stand by that. I was slightly disappointed, but personally, I still really love him. Alright, so next up is Stealth Elf. So Stealth Elf, I think this is actually the 3DS version, the one that came with the 3DS starter pack. Because if you look at the bottoms, I think the things are smaller, the print. I actually can't tell. I actually have no clue, but this was brother number 1's. I'm just going to call him B1, because this is going to get tiring quick. So B1's, got him, along with some other figures. He bought them off Amazon. So, yeah. So, now all of these figurines I have are mine, and I've also shown them on the channel before. So, I'm not going to get too detailed. So, first off is my two Chop Chops. Series 1 and Series 1 Legendary. I love Chop Chop for the longest time. I got them because I want to complete some of my Chop Chop collection. Personally, I really think that it was really cool. There's a video on it where I go more in depth. The Chop Chop double feature. And then, now we have... I bought all of these at the same time. If you've watched my past videos, you know it's coming. That being Magic Elixir, Sky Iron Shield, Hidden Treasure Chest, I think that's it. Time Turner Hourglass, Ghost Pirate Swords. Actually, scratch that. The Healing Elixir isn't. Anvil Rain, Sparks the Dragonfly, Winged Boots. These are all mine, to be fair. Pirate Seas. I love this figure. Fine, right there. Dragon's Peak. Empire of Ice, and Darklight Crypt, along with Series 1 Eruptor. I have a video on it where I forget what it's called, but I get all of these for $16 off of eBay, I think. And then you may notice that I didn't put the Healing Elixir because I bought the Healing Elixir off of SCL's, the Skyliner Character List website, because I got Eruptor instead of Healing Elixir. I don't know why. I'm not sure if he kept it or he sold it separately, but I just want to complete my collection. So I have every adventure piece, nearly every magic item, minus the Volcanic Vault, which I don't think I'm going to get my hands on anytime soon, if at all. So that is going to be my Spyro's Adventure collection, my green base collection, basically. Yeah, if you look at the actual amount of Skyliners, that's only 12, and one of them's a variant, like I said. So, a little over a third of the actual green bases. That is my Spyro's Adventure collection. Hopefully, I can pause this recording and go get my orange bases, which is where it gets crazy. Okay, I think we're back. So, I'm not gonna lie, I have the Giants collection, the orange base, my orange base collection is probably 70% my personal collection, and it's also the biggest collection that I think we have. Because I'm looking back at my shelf now, and most of the spaces are cleared out. Like I said, we got it in the Giants era, but holy crap do I have a lot of them. So, first up is your basic starter pack figures. If I can find them all in this freaking mess. I think that one's Lightcore. You. Is T-Rex. Down there. T-Rex, brother number ones. Actually, this entire starter pack turned out to be B2, sorry. Jetvac and Series 2 Cinder. They all turned out to be brother number 2s just because of the way that we called the figures. Because even, I'm not going to lie, out of all of the figures I'm about to tell you about, I got a lot of them. Just because, I don't know why. So, those are your basic starter pack figures. I got those 3 along with Legendary Series 2 Stealth Elf, which was mine. And I'm telling you this because I got a lot of... I started Skylanders in early 2012, but I got my first Skylanders in 2012 Christmas. Yes, that is correct. So I've just got to find all of the dang figures that I got that year all at once. Because I got a pretty decent load for the first Skylanders purchase ever, I suppose. And looking at my figures, looks like I had less than I thought that year. Alright, whatever. Really? That's all I got? Whatever. Alright, so... Actually, I'm missing one. Let me go get another figure. Actually, I don't know where he is. Alright, found him. Alright, so... Stealth Elf, yes. I got those 4 figures along with the Light Core Eruptor, which is mine. From there. I'm not even sure if he's in picture. Barely. Series 2 Bash, which is really lucky considering how rare he was at the time, which is mine. Series 2 Chop Chop, Series 1 Shroom Boom, and the Dragonfire Cannon. I think that was Battle Pack... Oh, shoot. Battle Pack 1 or 2, I forget. But we split those, kind of. Light Core Drobot, which was B1. I actually think that's it for my first ever haul. Looking back on it now, I thought it was a lot, but apparently not really. You can see that he kind of got cheaped off, but at the beginning, when we split all of these Skylanders up, like this one was his, that one was his, he just like traded them off for other Skylanders, I think. Alright. Actually, and I think we also got Series 2 Trigger Happy, now that I think about it, which this one is his. Now, I've actually got a second T-Rex, this one being mine, because I got the Spyro's Skylanders Giants 3DS starter pack with the poster and all that came with that T-Rex. And at the time, before I got them, I have 3 T-Rexes because I've got gnarly T-Rex. B1 got it for his birthday. So, yeah. So I've got 3 T-Rexes, which isn't really a problem because the gnarly variant, one of the best variants. So I have one. So we all have a T-Rex. So, I mean, it kind of worked out. Alright, the next haul, I suppose, was my birthday, I think. I don't know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter a whole lot. I had friends over. Well, actually, we went bowling. And for my present, I got Swarm. He just face planted in the computer. Thumpback. Yeah, whatever. Alright, next Next was Easter. So Easter, we each got a Skylander. I got Eyebrawl, one of the best. B1 got Crusher, not a bad giant, really cool design. And B3 got Lightcore Jetvac, or B2, whatever. So if you looking back on it now, he did kind of get ripped off because we still didn't have Bouncer and Genie, and we already had a what's his face, a Jetvac. So yeah, but I'm not sure if that wave was released yet at that time. So yeah, all right, another wave, quote unquote. We each got one Skylander again. Where is he? She, whatever. Where we finally complete our Giants collection. We were playing at a park. Our parents took us to the park. We went to Toys R Us, and they had Ningini, not the variant. This was his. And Bouncer, B2's. I'm not going to... This is going to get filled twice. And I got Flashwing. I was actually torn between Flashwing and Series 2 Double Trouble. And I chose Flashwing, and for a little bit, I actually regretted it because I didn't like Flashwing a whole lot. But now, looking back on it, Flashwing's really good, and I'm glad that I got her. Next up is kind of a 1-1. Pumpkinhead Eyebrawl. I think my brother got him somehow. I don't actually know. And then... yeah. That is actually it, except for one that I got before I came back into Skylanders. That's only like a half of them. And here's another one, Lightcore Hex. We got him with our Swap First starter pack. So, which makes me think my parents got it as a free pre-order bonus. So, yeah, that's always nice. That turned out to be mine. Right now, you can see that these two piles are pretty even. Right now, mine's actually kind of big, but my pile's about to get a heck of a lot bigger. I think every single Skylander here that I have yet to show you is actually mine. Because all of these Skylanders that I got, I bought after I came back into the Skylands and started my YouTube channel, so a lot of these figures are actually up on my channel already, so I'm not going to get into it. But let's just start with the most recent purchase. Scarlet Ningini, awesome variant. And Series 2 Prison Break. Prison Break is absolutely amazing. You can't even see him. Well, Prison Break. Prison Break is an awesome Skylander. I don't know why he gets the hate. Alright, next is another bunch. I suppose a small bunch of 4. Yes, this one and this one. I have it up on my channel already. I got it with Series 1 Stealth Elf, along with these guys. Right here. Alright, this is a bigger bunch than I thought. So we're going to split this into 2 halves. One of them being Series 2 Whirlwind. I'm just knocking them over. Golden Series 2 Flameslinger. Name escaped me for a second. Series 1 Pop Fizz. And this ugly custom Trigger Happy. Now, if you look back at the video, it looked like that when I got him, and I tried customizing him with a Sharpie. You can see that it's wearing off, probably onto other Skylanders. So, yeah. I actually used like a bright blue, and it turned to this green. I couldn't get the Sharpie like in between his legs or in between the gun. Personally, I don't really care if it wears off at all. I don't really care if it wears off a whole lot. I think his original coloring's better. But not my best work. Okay, sorry about that. But next one, I actually ordered these about at the same time as those other figures. Fright Rider, who I actually have an unboxing of. Awesome Skylander. He's very underrated in my opinion, but not a whole lot of people use them. But then this Broken Chill and then Legendary Lightcore Chill. I originally bought Chill separately, but then the seller realized that the arm was missing, so they sent me Legendary Lightcore Chill. And Legendary Lightcore Chill is actually like $10, and then regular Lightcore Chill is like 15. So personally, I will take it. I'm also realizing that now I got a little bit more space. Okay. All right. All right. Here's another. Whoops! I just realized that I accidentally brought a blue base over, but whatever. All right. These next two I got at the same time, and that is Metallic Green Series 2 Gilgrunt and Metallic Green Shroom Boom. Both actually look a lot better in real life than they probably do on camera. Like, I was looking at pictures and I was like, whatever. Like, I already have a Gilgrunt. I already have a Series 1 Shroom Boom right there. But I wanted them because it was more chase variants. I got them before this. So I got a video on it on my channel where I actually unboxed this guy. So this guy's actually more common than you would think. I'm just trying to work for room here. Alright. So these next, like, 7, sorry, are all, I bought them all from the same site. I have a video on it. So I'm just going to blow through them. Series 2 Stump Smash. I'm running out of space. Series 1 Sprocket. Series 2 Wrecking Ball. Series 2 Drill Sergeant. I'm not even sure if these are showing up on screen. Yeah, they are. Series 2 Zap, who's actually a little uncommon, apparently. Series 2 Lightning Rod. And, alright, you know what, he can just lay their face down. Hot Dog. I bought these all from SEL Matt's website, SkylandersCharacterList.com. So, if you want more detail, go watch that video called The Best Deal, or Best Value Ever. Go watch that one. So now, I've only got one more figure. If you've been paying attention, you probably know who he is. And that is Series 2 Igniter. That is Dominoes. In-box. I have a mostly in-box Series 2 Igniter. I got it for Christmas. This past Christmas, actually. And you can tell that the box is actually in amazing condition. But the back is stapled on right there. Another one up there. 3 staples total. They are stapled on. But other than that, this box is actually in an amazing condition, I think. I do not think I will be taking him out of box anytime soon. But it'll go back there. So I've actually got a few more in-box characters, but that'll come later. Yeah, that'll come later. So as you can see, we're probably already like a third of the way through my collection, and this is only my second game. Well, that's actually how that's supposed to work. Well, the Spyro's Adventure is probably my smallest, and then Giants is my biggest, so I suppose that evens out to about a third of my collection. So just give me a minute to put all of these back where they go. Actually, probably gonna be like 10. Yeah, because I've been hauling all of these figures back and forth in these little half box things. I got 2 of them and then a shoe box. So, yeah, this is gonna take a while. I hope you guys appreciate all of the work that goes in these things, because this is going to take me absolutely forever. Okay, so I'm back again. That took absolutely forever, but we're on to the blue bases. Now, again, I have most of the blue bases. Just even back when we were kids, I was the hardcore Skylander collector. So most of these are going to be mine and brother number one's. What thing? Brother number two didn't get crap, I'm realizing. Yeah, so let's start off with the starter pack figures. Ninja Stealth Elf, pretty common. Washbuckler, again, pretty common. And Blast Zone, again, pretty common. This time we each got one of the figures, just to be fair. That morning I was actually feeling generous, so I got Stealth Elf and let them have picks at these. That's just who I am. I think that's about it that we got for that Christmas. Yeah, that is. And we also have Lava Barfuruptor, mine, and Slobbertooth, again, mine. I'm not gonna lie, me and my brothers did the entirety of Skylar Swap Forth with only these 5 figures. Because we got the Star Pack figures and these two. These two, me and the brother number one got way before Christmas in like a family. We do Secret Santa, and that's what we got. I got Slobbertooth, and then he actually traded it to me later. So that's where we're standing there. So we did the entire game story with those 5. But then, when I think it was my birthday came around, that's when we got our first, like, really big haul of Skylanders. And again, they were all mine. So, let me just pull them out quick. I don't actually know where we got some of these figures. I don't know. But this is where we got most of our swappers. Magna Charge, mine. Stink Bomb, mine. Night Shift and Boom Jet. I got them in the little double pack for my birthday again. And then I'm pretty sure I got Trap Shadow for Easter. And then my brother number one got Freeze Blade for Easter. And then I'm pretty sure that he got... This one got Spy Rise. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know. Actually, it could have also been Knockout Terrafin. I actually have no clue. But, yeah. We're not done, though. We also have Frino and Smolderdash. 2 fires, both mine. I actually have no clue where we got them from. No clue. Fire Kraken and Gorilla Drilla, which was actually kind of unfair because these two go to there and there. I went to a sleepover and they got Skylanders. But then when they went on a sleepover, I did not get Skylanders. So I was kind of mad when I got back to find out that they got Skylanders. Then we also got Riptide. He goes right in the middle. Light Core Countdown. Stay still. And our first Scorp that actually goes to this one. Now. And Punk Shock, which was originally his, but then he traded it to me. This is the original Swap Force cast before I got back into Skylanders. So the first sort of wave, I got the Twin Blade Chop Chop, Scorp, and Heavy Duty Sprocket triple pack. I got it before I started doing this YouTube thing. I got it absolutely brand new for about $30. Looking back at it now, I definitely could have done better, but I wanted Twin Blade Chop Chop. This was my second ever Chop Chop, and I only got it like a year ago. even though he was my favorite Skylander at that time. So it's kind of odd that I waited that long. All right, next up we have Doomstone. I got it for, again, like Igniter, Christmas this past year. And then Bumbleblast and the Sky Diamond I got from SEL Matt's Skylander Character List website. I got them both at separate times, but they both came from the same place. So that is actually the entirety of this blue base collection, which is actually a little bit less than I thought we had, but I went through it all. So this might, it's not our, I don't think it's our smallest collection, but I just think that the sheer amount of giant figures that we actually had kind of threw me off for the rest of these, because I thought that we would have as many Skylanders as we did the Giants period. So yeah, I don't actually expect the rest of them to be this large. I do think Trap Team, the red bases, will be a tad bigger, or at least it'll take more trips just because their figures are bigger. But nah, I think it'll be about the same. I think so. It'll be about the same, yeah. So anyways, let me finish putting these away, and I will get the red ones. Alright, so on to the red bases, where I think it's about equal to Swap Force, but it's going to be a bit more even between the three of us. Just because I have not bought a single red base. I've bought a trap since I've gotten back into Skylanders again in this YouTube channel. And that's about it, is a trap. So this is basically the collection that I've had for a few years now. It's not a bad collection, but I suppose it could be better. So, first off is your basic Life Hammer. That goes right there. Wada Tiki, which is mine. And the Ultimate Chaos Trap. And if you know what that comes with, you should know what is coming next. That being, we got the Dark Starter Pack for Christmas. So we got Dark Wildfire, which is mine. Whoops. He's a little top heavy. I suppose this carpet is pretty poofy. Dark Snapshot. Wildfire goes there. Wildfire goes there. Alright, now I'm just gonna knock him over. And Dark Food Fight. So overall, I think that was probably best, because otherwise we split 3 ways in the traps. If not, someone would have ended up with someone would end up with Snapshot, someone would end up with this one, and someone would end up with both the traps, and that would just not be fair. So that's where that went. Now, I gotta think. I don't like thinking. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. Honestly, I forgot where the crap I was. Whatever. I'm just gonna start with this trio. So, I think this was wave 1. A little bit after we went to Toys R Us or Target or something, and all they had was Lobstar, Head Rush. Oh boy. Why are all these Trap Masters so top heavy? And Bushwhack. And personally, I was the first one there, and I grabbed Head Rush. One of the biggest regrets, because Head Rush is my least favorite Skylander. And Bushwhack is absolutely amazing. I like Lobstar, but come on. Head Rush, I don't know what I was thinking. Alright. Next is another trio that is going to be
Love Potion Fizzy Frenzy Pop Fizz. Right there.
which is mine. Tidal Wave Gilgrunt, also mine, and Torch, which is also mine. I got these all with some birthday money. So, I actually think, because at the time we had none of these figures, so, like, there's only one Torch figure. But, like, Gilgrunt and Pop Fizz, spot on Skylanders. We also have Gusto. Not really sure where we got him from. Also got another little trio here. Sun Scraper Spires. This one. The Light Owl and Nightlight. That was our Easter gift. Along with Spotlight. Blackout. And this one kind of doesn't go with the theme. Trailblazer. We got all those for Easter. And then we also got the Dark Spider, Midnight Museum. No, right there. And Nightmare. This pack, the Dark Expansion pack, was a work gift. Like, they bought it for us. They put it on the top of the refrigerator where we couldn't get it, and we had to work it off and do chores to get it. Took us about a week, but it was definitely worth it. Alright. Next up is Cobra Cadabra, part of the new lock. If you haven't seen it already, you should definitely go see the first 2 episodes. I think. Crypt King, one of the best Skylanders of all time, in my opinion, and is also one of my Skylanders. Then I also got Kaboom, which was one of my birthday presents. Again, oh boy. The thing is, not a streak, more of a recurring event, which was actually called a motif, I think, is that my birthday's in the winter, so, like, we went through, like, quote-unquote phases. Like, we did Skylanders, and then Pokemon was in there, and then, like, at Christmas, when the games released, we were all into Skylanders, basically through winter and part into the spring, and then we kind of dipped down and got into Pokemon and Pokemon cards, and then at Christmas we got back into Skylanders, and then in the summer it was Pokemon, so we kind of went back and forth. So when my brother's birthday rolled around in the summer, both of them, they wanted Pokemon stuff, but in the winter, I got the Skylander stuff, which is why I have so many more Skylanders, and that actually follows till about Imaginator's year, where they both actually got a really good haul for their birthday. So up until that point, it was all good. I'm missing somebody. Because there's this triple pack. Alright, here he is. He's behind me on the table. But there is this triple pack that we also got for Christmas. The... actually, is this stuff even... No, not complete. Man, I really spread this crap out, didn't I? Can't even see Spotlight. Bring these in. I don't know why I spread it out so freaking far. But we got the Funny Bone, Sure Shot, Shroom Boom, and Chopper triple pack. We each got one. One there, and then Funny Bone was mine. I wanted Chopper, but my brother got there first. He called dibs first, so. And then, also that Christmas, we each got a... Shoot, I gotta go get those. Hold on. I don't know where they are. Alright, I found one of them. But there's like 2 more that I'm missing. I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but... You know what? Screw it. I don't care. Alright. Oh, there it is. That's one. But we each got a mini double pack. That being Drobit and Trigger Snappy. That was B1s. I got the Earth one with Terabyte and Bop. And I think Bop is like the cutest thing ever. And then Ice Small. And Hijinks, I can't find Hijinks, and I don't really care because I don't like Hijinks. And then a little while later, when my brother's birthday came around, they had some money. They bought these two along with that lightning rod. They both had some money left over. They combined it, and they each got a mini. That's actually all the minis that we have. All right. We also have Batspin, who's actually a Wave 5 release, along with Blackout and Spotlight. That was this guy's. Snapshot, you can just stay over. Blades, we got at that used game store, along with, what's-his-face? Warnado and Sonic Boom. And then Legendary Jawbreaker. I honestly have no clue where we got it. Wait, there's still one more figure. That is going to be an in-box Enigma. Now, I kept Enigma in-box for a few reasons. One, it's actually pretty decently packaged. Two, I prefer to save packages, and I have no idea how to open these things safely without getting paper cuts, basically. So, like, that's ridiculous. That packaging was so stupid. Enigma, very good figure, but the packaging was just ridiculous. Alright, now traps. I'm just going to blow through these really fast. Magic log holder, over here. Water log holder. Water jug head. You guys can't even see where I'm putting those. Fire torch. This was the only trap that I bought when I got back into Skylanders. That's the only Trap Team related thing that I got. I want to talk about that actually. Earth Tiki. The Undead Spear or Pirate's Hat. I'm pretty sure that's a spear. Undead Axe. No, right there. And the Life Snake. Now we actually got this one and I think it was this one. Oh, we also have a tech something or other. We have a tech trap. I forget what it was, but I can't find it. And then the Air Toucan. Now, there's actually some things about the Trap Team Wave and Die that you might not know. And that is, during later releases of the game, like it's just the some of the water things and some of the air things, nothing else. They didn't like put enough dye in it or something, so they ran out of color. Like SCL Matt, he does unboxings. He found a Lobstar with pure clear crystals. Like there was no blue in them whatsoever. This air trap definitely lost some of its color. Not all of it. It's basically see-through. There's the tiniest bit of blue. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but for me, there's the tiniest bit of light blue. That is the only technically damaged one that we have. It still works fine. But if you have, like, I think originally it was like the color of Gusto's boomerang, so. But if you have a snapshot, like a water or air trap master or water or air trap that's losing color, that is why. Now, to help prevent that and just keep how to store your Skylanders in general is to keep them in a cool, dark place, which is actually on accident where I've been storing them all these years, is in a cupboard in the basement. It's right next to the TV and the Wii, so like if I could just turn it on, grab a figure, put it on the portal, and put it back. But for the most part, they sat in a cupboard all this time. So all the figures that I got back then, a few years ago, are actually still in
like mint condition right out of the box, except for a select few, like this air toucan. That is all I have for Trap Team. From now on, it should be pretty straightforward, but that's about it. All right, I'll see you once I get this mess cleaned up. And also, I think I remembered that tech trap. I still haven't found it, and I don't think I want to find it, but it is the tech winged helmet. I'm 90% sure that's what that is the tech winged helmet. What's going to happen is that the tech winged helmet doesn't even exist, and I'm going to look like an absolute fool. But like I said, I'm 90% sure that it's the tech winged helmet. Okay, so we're back with the supercharges, and it looks like a lot just from here, but it's probably not going to be because the vehicles are so big. So yeah, it took quite a few trips. So this is the start of where we started to call elements. Me and my brothers, since there's 10 elements, we didn't do it in Trap Team. It was written for Giant Swap Force and Trap Team. It was basically you get what you get, you don't throw a fit, and you could grab anything. But in Superchargers and Imaginators, we each got elements, and we kind of did that in Spyro's Adventure. But since there wasn't 9 elements, we each got at least one Skyliner from each element, and then we basically called after that. So like I got the Fire and Undead, so I got 2 Fire and 2 Undead. It doesn't really make a lot of sense when I talk about it, but that's what happened. So in Superchargers and Imaginators, we called solid elements. So like I only called 3 elements, they only called 3 elements. We each got 3 elements, and then we shared the last one, kinda. So let's start off with, I think right here went brother number 2, where and I'm just going to say right now, I do not have the vehicle counterparts or Skyliner counterparts or a Supercharged duo for all of these, but if I do, I will share them at the same time.
And the first of them being Hurricane Jetvac and the Jetstream.
Not 100% sure where the heck we got them, but that's that. I also realized that a lot of these Supercharger figures are
very top-heavy. So yeah. I'm just going to say it right now. Brother number 2 got Air, Tech, what was the last one? Air, Tech, and Light. You may notice that like Light only had 1 figure, while like Fire had 2. 3. We fixed that by like brother number 2 here got one of the guest stars,
This turbocharged Donkey Kong and the Barrel Blaster.
I got the Wii U starter pack. That's actually why we got our Wii U, was because
They took it off the Wii U, so
like, yeah, I'll take it. So this is our first year getting a Wii U,
just so we could play Skylanders. So yeah, that was his. And then speaking of Air,
we have the Sky Slicer. No Stormblade to go with it, unfortunately.
we do have
Legendary Astro Blast and the Legendary Sky Slicer. Legendary Ninja Star, I suppose. So,
yeah, put those right there. Yeah, whatever.
and he got it with the Sky Racing Pack, so he did get the trophy. We never called items or anything like that because I don't know why. And then because he got Tech,
we also have the Shield Striker.
and that's it for his collection. We do not have a Tech Supercharger. That is nice. Of course, the rule isn't solid because I called water, fire, and undead, but my brother number 1 actually ended up with
These 2 because he got it for a birthday.
So he had to trade me Thrillipede for it, even though we don't have Thrillipede or the Buzzwing.
So technically those are mine, but whatever. And variants kind of, I don't know. It just doesn't, I don't know. Variants are just kind of there. And then with that, we also got the C trophy. Those are all the trophies that we have. So, yeah. What's next for him? We got the Shark Tank and Shark Shooter Terrafin. I don't actually really know where we got all these figures. All I know is that we got 6 figures on launching day. That being Super Shot, the starter pack with Super Shot Stealth Elf, Sky Slicer, and then we got one of my duos, Dive Clops and the Dive Bomber. I'm not sure if that's all we got that Christmas. I can't remember, but that's what we have now. But we're not done. Actually, this Splatter Splasher goes to this one over there. It goes to this brother number 2. And then we also have the Sea Shadow with no Nightfall, unfortunately. It'd be really cool to have. And the Thump Truck with no Smash Hit. You're going to realize that we have a lot of vehicles with no partners because we got a lot of these vehicles when Toys R Us closed. That's where we got 2 Water Traps, 2 Earth Senseis, and a bunch of vehicles that were missing. So we completed our collection at some point, and we also gained extra stuff. Like, we got the Sky Slicer there, but it also helped complete it because Lava Knights Eruptor and the Burn Cycle I actually got at different points. The Burn Cycle was from Toys R Us. This was from a Walmart or something. I forget. It was just kind of a special treat, I suppose. So it kind of helped and hurt at the same time, you know? Alright. Next up is another one-off Nitro Stealth Stinger. This one is mine. It is broken, though. I dropped it, and this wing fell off. I super glued it back on, but I think I might have super glued it to something because it does not spin, and if you do try to spin it, it will fall back off again. The back one still spins, though. If you haven't realized, we're on to my section now, so I'm actually going to point it over there. Alright. Here is another one of those examples of the Toys R Us kind of hurting. We got the Crypt Crusher. We got Crypt Crusher there. And then for Christmas, I actually got Fiesta in box. This is actually probably the nicest in-box character because it's actually pretty pristine. But I think I'm going to keep him in there again just because it's pretty dang nice. Alright, another one is I got this triple pack. I unboxed it on the channel, actually. Another Splatter Splasher. Oh, that's pretty close. Another Splatter Splasher, Bone Bash Roller Brawl, and the Tomb Buggy. This video should be called Unboxing Bone Bash Roller Brawl. And then I actually did get Splat for Christmas. It was technically in box, but the box was in such absolute crap condition that there was no value keeping her in there. So I took her out. And we have that. We do have one more pair, and this is the newest pair. Spring Ahead Dive Bomber and Mistletoe Dive Clops. Dive Clops is easily my favorite supercharger. So now owning every single Dive Clops and Dive Clops related figure is awesome. So this is my superchargers collection. On to Imaginators, which again, we've actually got quite a few creation crystals in just about every sensei. So it's actually, and the figures are so freaking big, it's just gonna take forever. So I'll meet you then, I guess. Alright, last one. Now, Imaginators, like I said, we called elements. I originally called
fire, undead, water, brother number 1 got tech, dark, and earth. And then the other one got life, light, and air. And then we shared magic. Since there's 3 magic, we each picked one. But it actually turned out to me getting magic completely, and then we sharing water, which personally I think I would rather have that looking at the characters, because water element is really good. It's got Tidepool and Graveclobber, which are phenomenal. But then it also has Kingpin, who I'm not a huge fan on. He's still a really good starter pack character, but no. Then I have Buckshot, who is absolutely phenomenal. Mysticat kind of fills Kingpin's role, who is definitely good, but not my favorite, but is still definitely better than Kingpin. And then there's Pinata, who's Pinata, and Pinata is good, even though I don't have him. So, yeah. So, just in general, Senseis cost a lot. Creation crystals, it depends on what creation crystal. You can find a fire reactor one anywhere. Those are usually pretty cheap, but I'm just going to get into it. So, I'm going to start with brother number 1's, just like last time. I'm going to save the rarest for last, I suppose. But let's just start off with his starter pack character. We got Kingpin. He got Kingpin out of all of the waters. Actually, I gotta get resituated. I messed all this up. Alright, let's do it like that. Move him over there. That works. Alright, next up. That was his water one. Next up is Aurora. Honestly, I don't really know where he got most of these, so I'm not going to talk about it. Another pretty common one is Ambush. He was wave 1. We got Crash. We also have Boom Bloom, which also means that we got the Enchanted Elven Forest level piece. I'll put that in the back. Bad Juju, who I'm not a huge fan on. Then we also have some really good characters. Blastertron, amazing. Airstrike, I adore Airstrike. Airstrike is such an underrated character. And then his one creation crystal, the Light Fang, if I'm not wrong. That is all of his senseis except for Green Chompy Mage. Now, you may be wondering how I got it. Technically, Chompy Mage is not mine, it's my brother's, but whatever. Green Chompy Mage. He is rare because he only came in the Villain 5-pack. Wolfgang, Hoodsicle, Chompy Mage, Taekwon Crow, and Dr. Crankcase. Most of those figures were Wave 1 releases, so when Imaginators came out, most people picked up everything they could, and by the time that this 5-pack came out, they already had like most, if not all, of the figures in there besides Chompy Mage, so they just didn't buy it. But as always, it usually comes out in like August, September, October. We always got our first starter pack at Christmas, so we didn't have any of those characters, so we did in fact get the 5-pack. We do not have the boxing for it, but just having it is pretty good. That is literally everything that he has, although there's only 31 characters, so, you know. I'm going to have to, like, shift it. Alright. He only has one creation crystal, though, so whatever. Now we'll go on to brother number 2, who definitely has the most senseis, but I have the most creation crystals easily. Brother number 2 has got some creation crystals, but the most senseis because he actually has a complete collection. Because we do not have Wildstorm. He's one of the ones we're missing. So he's missing Wildstorm. This one actually has all of his required elements along with a double of one and a variant. So whatever. So we'll start off with his starter pack character list. Whatever. Golden Queen, who actually is a lot better than I gave her credit for before. we do have
Tri-Tip and Legendary Tri-Tip.
I actually kind of like the legendaries because it's my channel colors, but that's just me. We have, whoops,
Barbella. And
guess what? We have
a second Barbella. Wow.
So yeah, 5 Earth Senseis. That's more than enough covers it. Thing is, we don't even have all of them. We're missing Dark Golden Queen. So next up,
Hoodsicle. We do not have steel plated, but it's still Hoodsicle.
Hoodsicle is really good.
Along with Starcast. I don't know why people hate on him so much.
Like I can understand it, but like I don't think he deserves it. Those are the darks.
His one water was Grave Clobber. He goes there.
Grave Clobber, phenomenal. Now for tech, we have
Chain Reaction. Very good Skylander.
I think every single sensei is at least decent. Like
Dr. Neocortex. He's pretty decent.
but most of them are very, very good. Like
Crankcase here, who actually made it to the finals of the Sensei tournament.
and we have the big kahuna.
Robo. So technically Robo isn't mine, it's my brother's. So yes, we do indeed have Robo. We got him alongside a lot of these other characters.
June 2017. $100 for all the things brand new.
So we do in fact have the treasure chest, which we have used already. The magic lantern. That's his. These are all his creation crystals. Tech armored. Put that back there.
Hey. Wait a second. That's just weird.
I didn't actually realize that before. A water rocket.
And a
Life Fang.
So he has 4 creation crystals and a lot of senseis. Now, I probably have the biggest Imagineers collection. I am missing Pinata. Like I said, we have every single sensei except for Wildstorm and Pinata, which I would rather be missing those two instead of like Robo, because Pinata is definitely the 4th most expensive. He's like $50-ish. Robo's like $200. The other Choppy Mage and Wildstorm are each like $100, and then Pinata is about $50, and then it jumps down to like $25 for Tidepool and Blastertron, and then like $30 for Starcast.
Senseis in general are just pretty expensive.
Alright, start off, and Chaos is actually pretty good too. Start off mine. We're just gonna start off with my water.
Tidepool. Tidepool. There, we got Tidepool. Alright, sorry about that, but yep, we got Tidepool. One of the best characters in Imagineers.
Also, I realized I accidentally showed my hair, but it's happened before. My hair's brown. Deal with it. Next, hold on. Next, we do have
Mysticat.
and then
Buckshot. Buckshot, absolutely amazing. Definitely an underrated sensei.
you have to go on the bottom path though, but he's ridiculous. Yeah, we don't have Pinata, so that's it for that. Undead, we do have
Chopscotch. Very solid.
probably I'm kind of on the fence between A and B just because of the design. I don't like it.
Wolfgang, definitely an S. I love Wolfgang.
And then
Pit Boss. Pit Boss, amazing. Probably another.
high AS Skylander. Alright. But that's nothing compared to the fire element.
Ember, amazing. Just
I don't know why I just can't seem to get the hang of Ember. Whenever I play as Ember, she dies really fast. But like she with her playing style, she should have 1,000 health easily, but she only has like 700.
we also have Flare Wolf. Very, very good Skylander. he dies slightly. He's I don't know.
It definitely takes some practice.
And my favorite, Taekwon Crow. Taekwon Crow, absolutely amazing. He's a glass cannon, but my favorite by far.
And we have one more.
Chaos. Chaos is mine. I got him for my birthday.
Yeah, like just by looking at it now, my side probably looks the smallest, but that's because I
Have not put down all of the creation crystals.
which I definitely have most of.
Air Lantern. It says sorcerer, but I reset it and put it into a smasher. But that is the Air Lantern. Pretty sure this is the Magic Pyramid, which contains my favorite Imaginator. Air Angel. Pretty sure this is the Air Angel.
Swashbuckler.
The Undead Fanged, which contains the Underminer, if you know what I'm talking about.
Leave a like.
Then we have the Fire Reactor, what I went with a Knight, which I think like everybody went with a Knight on that one.
I would reset them, but I actually think the Night class is pretty good.
Another Water Rocket. That Water Rocket right here is a smasher. We got that one quite a while after we got this one, which is a Bowslinger.
And then we have the newest creation crystal. Like all of these creation crystals we had for a few years, but the newest one is that
Legendary Life, which doesn't have a sticker on it, but I'm pretty sure I do have the sticker sheet. I'm not sure. But definitely love it.
which contained Weed Whacker. I think that was in the channel update at some point. But we ain't done. I actually have 2 creation crystals in box.
One of them being a Dark Creation Crystal in box. I got this one for Christmas. I actually have Flare Wolf's box, but
It was not in the best condition. It was sealed. I did take them out of it just because I wanted to. So I still have it though.
this one isn't coming out because it doesn't really take up a whole lot of space. It is a Dark
Quick shot. I like the boxes because you can stack them. And I actually have another one in box, which I've had this one in box for years.
That being the Earth Rocket.
What? Ah, shoot.
I'm pretty sure this is the Dark Reactor. I'm
Pretty sure.
and this is the Earth Rocket, which contains Conkertron. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. I'm pretty sure it was something from at some point, but
Anyways, that is going to be it for my Skylanders collection video. That is every single Skylander
related figure that I own.
So, if you've made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back. I thank you. I really thank you. Every time I look at that subscriber count that I have, like, I did not expect to get this far this fast. Every time I look at that subscriber count, I just can't help but have a huge smile on my face. So yes, just thank you for watching. And again, huge shout out to Ignite the Fire for helping me get this far. I've kind of already spoiled what we're doing for 150, that being the SkyTuber shout out, but that's not all. I actually have another. You're probably not going to get anything as big as this for a while, at least not until we hit 250, because that's kind of the next big milestone. So, thank you for watching and subscribing. That is basically it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.